Hello, YouTubers. I'm not an expert, and this is flea market finds for September 24th. Also for last week, because I forgot to do one last week. Found a couple items. It was a really beautiful day. Talked to some nice people. First item up this is a fish hook fishing pliers. It's actually easier to see. It's the Riley Company, and it says up here, fish hook remover, shot setter. Can't read that one. Leader cutter. Oh, shot remover. So fish hook. Yeah, fish. anyway, it's a pair of fishing pliers, little fishing pliers. I thought these were pretty neat. They were $1. I can't pass up anything for $1. Pretty easy. Just kind of a fun old tool. Kind of neat. The next thing, this is something I said I'm not going to buy anymore, so I bought more of them. This is a big roll of auger bits. So there's one the shank's been cut off. I see this a lot. The shank was cut off so somebody could use it in a regular drill. That's a shame. That's a good size. I have a lot of that size. And that one's a single, has just a single flute. Some of them have double flutes. That's why I got this. This came with, this oddball is a regular twist drill, but with a bit brace shank on it. And of course I have the chain drill attachment, so maybe that's a neat thing. Now this one is a regular auger bit, but it has this big round shank on it. That's interesting, and that is Irwin. That's an Irwin bit. I've never seen one with the round shank on it before, so that's just kind of interesting. It is very heavy duty. Look at how beefy that thing is for the diameter. That's about a 3/8 inch, maybe a 7/16, but it's got some beef to it. I could probably do some work. But the reason I got this set, and I haven't gone through it yet, but a lot of these bits are the double fluted bits. And all the other sets I have are single fluted. Also, the cutters are in pretty good shape. This one hasn't been so you can focus on it, hasn't been abused. They're often really poorly sharpened. And that's something to look out for. Maybe I'll make a video just and show you some of my other bits. When you're buying these, you definitely want to look out for abused ones. They're easy to find. Things like this, right? See, in the thing there, I didn't see, because it was tucked in here, I didn't see that the shank was cut off. Now, I could do something with that. I can probably weld a shank on it. I don't really need that size, so that'll probably just kind of go in the scrap bin. But, you see that sometimes, especially with the larger ones. And those are actually the best bits to have. These are pretty good condition, really. See if I can find a brand on this one. That's a big one. Irwin, okay, pretty standard. These with the double flutes. There's a little shamrock looking. Clean cut. See, it says, can you guys see that? Am I holding it where you can see it? I'm just this. Clean cut. Oh, you can see it really good on camera. It's better magnifier than my glasses. So these are probably all clean cuts. But you can see that they've got double flutes, which is kind of neat. It's kind of a piece of trivia. I didn't really need more, but I like old tools, so I bought them. I paid for this whole set. You can see there's quite a few in it. Probably some duplicates. I haven't looked through it, but it was $25, which not terrible, not fantastic. Sometimes there's another one with the shank cut off. At least it's just an Irwin. I have Irwins. There's one. That's a single flute, and that's a different brand. It's a 1/2 inch. See that it says 8 on it? Yeah. So that's a 1/2 inch. They're always marked in 16ths, which is actually really handy when you say, I need the next size bigger. I'll just go one number off. Look at this one. Here's a really small one. Let's see if it's marked. It's a 4. So it's a quarter inch, number 4. Honestly, I think a bit brace is silly when you get this low. There's kind of an area where your best tool might be an egg beater drill for really small bits, and for big holes, I like a bit brace. But the things in the middle, power drill is really the way to go. All right, one more tool. This is from last week. I'll push this over here. This is from last week, and this is a Stanley 700 end vise. You would clamp this on the end of your workbench, and then it holds your work vertically. So if you want to work on the edges of boards and stuff. I forget what I paid for that. $7, I think, something like that. It won't fit on my workbench. My workbench is too thick, but I could probably clamp that on my workmate, which already does vertical clamping, so it's kind of silly. But I can't pass up a bargain, so I got one. I put that in my collection with my old Wilton vise. It's interesting in that this is almost like cardboard. It's probably masonite, this wood. The pads, they're pretty beat up. But kind of a neat tool, could be handy. Could be something I could use if I ever do work away from the house, because you could clamp it onto something and have a vertical vise. Pretty nice. Anyway, that's what I got going on this week. That's all I found. It was a really beautiful day, though. So if you can, get out and enjoy the weather, because fall is here. It's starting to cool off. All right, we'll catch you later.